Yo, what is up, guys? Coming at you guys with another NBA video. Rocking the Pacers shirt. So you already know we're about to get into some Pacers news. Kind of. I actually don't know what I'd call this video. I guess if you guys find out. But there's been rumors about the Rockets and the Pacers trading, mainly evolving around the Pacers' 13th overall pick. As we know, the Rockets are in a rebuilding phase right now, and all they want is picks. They're kind of like going the way that the Thunder are, where they just want picks and more picks. They can't get enough picks. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say picks, but hey. So basically, I came up with 5 trades. Some people say it's gonna be a blockbuster trade. I don't really know what that means because what do the Rockets have? You know what I'm saying? So, and some people say it's like for a win now move for the Pacers. And honestly, I don't think we have the roster for anything to be a win now move. Like if we got Damian Lillard somehow, I know it's not gonna happen. But if we somehow got Damian Lillard, I don't think this is a championship team still. I think we're still stuck in the second round. I think we need like Damian Lillard and then somehow get Kawhi in the offseason, like in the free agency. I know it's not gonna happen. I'm saying like that's what how we would be a champion, contender, to be a contender, and possibly win a championship is somehow do that, like trade for Lillard and sign Kawhi and somehow still have Karras and Sabonis and Miles. Yeah, it's crazy what, I don't know. I don't know how they think we're in win now mode. I definitely think we don't have the pieces at all to go compete with possibly the Sixers. We don't really know what's going to happen there. The Nets for sure we cannot compete with. The Celtics could get a point guard and they're back up there again. The Bucks obviously, who are in the finals right now, and the whole Western Conference that would have if somehow get to the finals would have to face. So back to the video. On my 5 trades that I've made, I saw more articles about possibly being Eric Gordon, so I made 2 trades about Eric Gordon, and then just 3 other trades, like just different possibilities for different players in the team of the Rockets. So first trade I have Jeremy Lamb in our first round pick this year for Eric Gordon and Portland's first, because there's no way they would do Jeremy Lamb and our 13th overall pick for their number 2. So, and I believe Portland's like 23 or 24, somewhere around there, overall pick. So they're not losing too much, and they get their 13th overall pick. And Jeremy Lamb, who is kind of young, but it's just like guy who they can probably flip for a couple seconds or maybe possibly a late first or something, help them with a rebuild, and our quote win now move with Eric Gordon and then a late first round pick that won't do anything for our team. Trade number 2, I have us trading Jeremy Lamb, Aaron Holiday, and the same for the 13th overall pick for Kevin Porter Jr. and Eric Gordon. This is because kind of keep our youth movement with getting Eric Gordon win now mode. I just feel like since we're on win now mode, I think we need to get younger too, with players who can help us win. And Kevin Porter Jr. has shown that he can be that guy. He was balling out for the Rockets this year. Don't know if it's just because he's the only guy there late in the season. But hey, I mean, I'm willing to give him a shot. And then you have Eric Gordon, who people think we're going to try to trade for. And my light just went out. Nice. But that's something. So, Eric Gordon, and then Kevin Porter Jr. for Jeremy Lamb, Aaron Holiday, and our 13th overall pick. Aaron Holiday could also help them with a rebuild. Maybe they could develop him into something, which we have not been able to do at all. And I don't really like Aaron Holiday, but maybe with the Rockets we'll be able to do something or possibly shine a little bit for them to get a pick out of him. So that's that trade. And then trade number 3, moving away from Eric Gordon. I went on the blockbuster trade move that they said that some of the articles are saying. I wouldn't say Eric Gordon is a blockbuster trade. but some people might. But this is my idea of a Brock Foster trade is like an all-star, but I know he's not an all-star anymore, but he used to be an all-star, and possibly has other potential. John Wall, so I was traded for this one. I don't really want that to happen because of his massive contract, but if he comes out balls out and wins for us, then I'm cool with anyone coming in. So I'm pretty sure for the money to work, it'd be Brogdon, Lamb, and our first-round pick, and then John Wall, and then I think we get Kevin Porter Jr., just someone young. Or possibly just a second or late first-round pick in that trade. John Wall, like I said, if he comes out, balls out, and wins for us, I don't think he's that guy that makes us a title contender at all. But I don't really know if he's that much better than Brogdon, and Brogdon being younger at the same time too. But Lamb getting off, but I don't know. It's just, the Rockets are such a rude team. Why would we want to trade the Rockets? But then again, this whole trade thing could just be like something small, just for them to acquire our 13th overall pick. So John Wall and Kevin Porter Jr., like I said, I don't think we're anywhere close to win now mode. So if we get young at the same time at possibly being win now mode, with a loaded NBA, just the league in general is just loaded, and we're not that loaded. We are pretty bad compared to literally everyone else. And then trade number 4, I have us trading Lamb and a first for Christian Wood, because Wood is playing pretty good, and I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what Rick Carlisle wants. I think he has the most say in what we're doing this offseason, and I don't know what he thinks a championship, like what would be a win now move, and if Christian Wood is that guy, then I think they'd be down to move Christian Wood if they got our pick and it's something else. I feel like we have to put a little bit more, but I was using the Trade Finder website, not Trade Machine website on, I don't know, I just Googled it, and they said this would go through. I don't think it would go through in real life, but I think we'd have to add like a couple more seconds, maybe later on in the year, like 2025 or somewhere around there. And then Christian Wood would basically confirm that we're probably moving Miles Turner or Sabonis sometime this offseason if we trade for Christian Wood, because that's Goga, Christian Wood, Miles Turner, and Sabonis. Usually that probably won't work out. We can't even work it out with just Goga, Miles Turner, and Sabonis. So there'll be some big moves in our big man group. Trade number 5, this is more of like the crazy one that will for sure never happen, but I figured I just throw it in here for the video. Jeremy Lamb, Aaron Holiday, Goga in our first, and we get the number 2 pick, and Dante Exum, or just someone who makes a lot of money on that team, but also doesn't have any value at all, coming to us just so we get that number 2 overall pick. But then again, I don't think the one-out move for a pay, because like it's still rookie. I mean, LaMelo this year was a win-out move. Not really a win-out move, but they drafted him. They started winning. I know they made a little more moves, but at the same time, we would make more moves if we think we're a title contender. And Goga and Aaron Holiday are 2 young players that helped with their youth movement and try to rebuild. But they also doesn't make sense for them if they're rebuilding and trade a number 2 overall pick where they can get they're most likely the Pistons. Somewhere around Evan Mobley, Suggs, Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, somewhere around there. Someone of those, most likely, one of those guys. And then Dante Exum, or someone who just makes over 10 mil on that team. Dante Exum was just the first one I saw. Just so that they can match with contracts with Lamb, Holiday, and Goga, because they need to send some money to us because they have John Wall on the team and he makes $44 million. That's very hard to rebuild with him, so they're going to try to move him somehow, but I don't know how it's going to happen. But that was my, 5 trades that, I don't know, I don't necessarily think I wanted these trades, but I just kind of came up with real quick. Maybe the Lamb, Aaron Holiday, our first for KP, Kevin Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon I'll be fine with. Possibly Christian Wood if we do something with Miles Turner and Goga. I like Sabonis better, and Sabonis is an all-star, and Miles Turner. He's not doing Sabonis things. And the number 2 pick would be nice, but that's never going to happen. So, yeah, either trade number 2 or the 4th one I talked about in this video. I don't know. If there's any more rumors, I'll make more videos, or if the trade actually happens, but I don't know if we'll actually have a trade with the Rockets. But that's going to be the video. I figured I'd just make it, just put some 5 trades out there, and just put my opinion kind of on these rumors. But thanks you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed, comment. I guess if you want any, I can do other teams too. And then subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 50. Literally 1 subscriber away. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Peace.